Good day! Here are even more things on why you should have HRWorkz for your business. We want you to focus solely on your business and its fullest potential. We want you to reach your fullest vision by leaving all of your unprofitable but necessary paperwork to us. We've got it all for you. In this video, we will tell you what sets us apart from the competition and other questions and situations that you might want to ask about our product.
I'm an entrepreneur, and I've been using at least a payroll or HR software before. Now that I'm looking for new options, how does HRWorkz set apart from other software offerings?
What sets HRWorkz apart from other software packages in the market is that aside from our advocacy for convenience, accuracy, and security, we put emphasis not only for businessmen and entrepreneurs, but also gives priority to employees too.
Well, if that's the case, there are many businessmen who will avail of this software for the first time, and some of them are concerned about accessibility. Will HRWorkz be accessible for everyone?
Yes, HRWorkz has access for both employers and employees via their own respective portals, with emphasis given to each employer-to-employee transactions as well as practicality.
So, how accessible are HRWorkz's accessible portals?
Both employers and employees can access their own portal online so they can keep track of their concerned status, anytime, anywhere. HRWorkz is divided into two portals, each with a different set of purpose. Let's go and dive into the admin portal first. The admin portal gives business owners and department heads the privilege to create and update employee information. Here, they can set rates, holidays, announcements, monitor employee attendance, and whole other features among others. To access the admin portal, just type admin.hrworkz.com on your browser. That's letter Z, not letter S. Key in your details and click Login. Your admin portal consists of three parts. As soon as you log in, you will be greeted by the dashboard that shows all important info at a glance: the number of active employees, present employees, late employees, the most recent time you've synced your data, the employees who are on leave, in this case none, employees who render either overtime or official business, also none in this example, and the current payroll period. Also displayed are info for upcoming events, announcements, and system warning, which will show employees who lack inputs or applications. In this case, employees who doesn't time out. Lastly, the dashboard can as well display employees that are late for the business day. On the left side of the dashboard is your main menu, which leads you to more of HRWorkz's features, more on this later, and also your profile options and other settings. You can collapse the main menu if you want a full screen dashboard, and at the top will show your incoming messages, notifications, and the logout button.
Our business still has manual copies of our records, and some of them are as old as my business itself. If we'll avail HRWorkz, do we still need to store these copies?
You don't have to store all those records from yesteryears anymore. You can completely shift all your data into HRWorkz's cloud-based database, as we're going into paperless applications and safekeeping via the cloud. Storing in the cloud minimizes the chance of data erasures as it doesn't store your records on a physical object. You can still print hard copies of these records if you need so.
Our business is slowly expanding as of the moment, and we anticipate that we'll be turning multi-level in the future. At the same time, we don't want to rely approval to just one person or head. Can we distribute it to the department heads to maximize load?
We advise you to distribute approvals to your designated department heads for concerns like applying for leaves, overtime, official businesses, and others. This will lessen the load of your HR or whoever checks the following mentioned above, while at the same time promotes transparency to the workplace. This feature is called the approval setup, and this innovation is currently exclusive to HRWorkz, and we expect that the competition will follow next.
What if our business is already on multi-level and we're still on ground for expansion? Can HRWorkz cover it?
Whether your business has only one branch or you're setting it to grow further in the future, you'll only need to set up HRWorkz once. Everything will be set up as soon as you use HRWorkz for the first time.
But what if we need to expand even more?
In the event that your business still expands and you establish new departments and even branches, you can add or update by clicking the following. Let's start in adding company branches. To add a branch, click the Masterfiles tab and select Branch. Click Add and fill up the needed entries, the branch code, branch name, branch address, and contact number. Click Save afterwards. If you wish to update the branch, just click the branch that you want to edit, click Update, edit the needed entries, and click Save Changes. Now let's go to the Department tab. Click Add and type the name of the new department. And click Save. To update a department, click the department that you need to update and click Update. Do the necessary changes and click Save.
Since HRWorkz primarily targets our HR personnel and businessmen, can non-HR people have access to its features as well?
Certainly, that's what the employee portal is all about. As the name suggests, this portal is specifically intended for employees that lets them monitor their own attendance, apply for overtime, leaves, view their payslips, and other office concerns. Employees can use their portal wherever may go as long as they have an internet-enabled device. Let me show you how the employee portal works. To access the employee portal, just type in eportal.hrworkz.com on your browser. Employees just need to key in their login details and click Login. The employee portal looks like the admin portal in form and in layout. It has a dashboard that consists of their attendance, the current payroll period, their leave balance, events, announcements, warnings, latest memos, and a registry of the latest system updates. At the top are the messages and notifications. The menu on the left side feature the application tab for leaves, official business, overtime, and others, performance management system, and call report. Also included in the main menu is the Reports tab that consists of the adjustments, the DTR or daily time record, time card, leave credits monitoring, payslip, and the employee's special payout slip. And also at the main menu is the Support tab if you need any help from us if problems do occur. You can enable or disable the menu tab for a full screen dashboard.
We have a newly hired personnel in our office, and as of this time, she is currently settling her papers. How does HRWorkz add new employees into the list?
To show you how this works, let's start in adding a new employee. Say that your company has a new employee named Carmen, and she's about to start very soon. Let's now include our new employee on our list. On your dashboard, click on HR Management and select New Employee. Fill up the information needed: personal details, her employee number, full name, civil status, date of birth, address, and other important inputs. On the next tab, under Work Details, fill up the necessary details for her employment, such as her bank account for payroll, government numbers like SSS, PhilHealth, date hired, and others such as her department designation. She will be placed at the Makati branch. Under the IT department, as IT staff, she will be a rank-and-file employee and thus not entitled to taxes. Indicate also the employee's employment status and leave rule applicable. Scroll down to see Carmen's applicable benefits and premiums, which in this case are all the premiums and benefits. And lastly, her access to her own employee portal. Finally, let's make an input on her schedule details, such as her cut-off schedule and late rule, a 15-minute grace period. This schedule details is also where you can key in the schedule of her work week and her rest days. Let us now put her number of working hours, which is 9 hours, and the mode of payment, which will be in a monthly basis. Once everything is all set, click on Save, and Carmen's information was saved successfully. Now that she's registered, it's time to keep track on her requirements, government papers, documents, and ID numbers. With that, you can go to the 201 Files tab. Just go to the HR Management tab and click 201 Files. In this tab, you will see the requirements that new employees need to accomplish. To add one, click Add, state the code, the name of the code, and click Save. Also, in the 201 Files tab, you will see which requirements that every employee is required to accomplish. While Carmen is now settling her 201 requirements, her name is now on the Employee Records tab. There you will see the whole list of your employees in your whole system. Let's click her profile and check her details. Click on the View Details button. There, you will see her personal information that we've inserted earlier, and work details. These are her 201 files, if she has submitted the concerned documents.
Let's go back to the approval setup and discuss it a little bit further. What does it mean and how will it benefit us in improving lists?
The approval setup is made to address the usual bottlenecks that HR people usually complain in filing for leaves, overtime, and others. Before, all applicants for leaves and overtime are applied manually through paper. Then you'll have to wait for your boss's signature before it goes up to HR for approval. There are also cases when the employee just told his superior that he'll be leaving for work the next day. But unfortunately, boss forgot what his employee said just a few moments ago. We don't want to achieve these tons of backlog and informal turned lost leaves. So we made it easier for you and your employees to apply, delegate, and approve these applications since we've made it decentralized. You'll choose who will be the approvers and how many approvers are needed per application.
But will it be more time-consuming if we delegate approvals to other people?
Come to think of it, what consumes more time even more is addressing these bottlenecks caused by numerous applications and the effort in finding that one leave application left undeclared. We don't want that to happen to you and your business. That's it for the Masterfiles and a run-through of HRWorkz's portals. In the next video, we will be discussing HRWorkz's flexibility as a software in handling your timekeeping concerns. Stay tuned for the next video. Work with ease with HRWorkz.